I saw a little piece of a new BL of one of my favorite BL and much pasta. Wine, pasta, and cheese. Oh my. Okay, so it's not cutting out. It's woods experience. We're in the backwoods, everybody. The backwoods. Who is that? It says, okay, hey girl. Let me see. I gotta stop this car and see who said hey to me. Because it's so exciting when someone thinks to say hello on a Sunday. It is Loves Kimberly. Oh my God! Hi, Miss Kimberly. Was just thinking about you the other day, child. Let me tell you, these girls is doing the most. I had a chat with and Ravens was talking about on my way to work. I was talking about the BLs, and then she popped on, and I had seen this girl. She's a African American like girl from New York. She's like a what's those girls that they do the reality TV? She's like a reality TV star. She did New York and all of that. Well, honey, she got on one of her men's and gays, and do you have a dick between your legs and a penis and all of the body parts and all of this kind of stuff. And it was just, I gagged because this is one of, the girls who claims that she's an ally to trans girls. She's all on, been all on, T.S. Madison's platforms with all her different shows and stuff, and hosting and gagging and roasting people and all that. So I never thought anything about it until I saw that, and I was just like, ooh, this girl's mouth is trash. And the damage that she did is undoable because, these girls are still getting killed out here. They're still getting murdered just for trying to walk down the damn street. So, I was already like, okay, well, girl, you canceled. I'm sorry. Can't. Once I see something, I can't unsee it. And I'm sorry. You can crocodile tears and all of that, all you want to. But, child, that is sad. Like, I was like just saddened by the way she behaved, and a lot of people were very upset because they thought she was an ally. And that just goes to show you, everybody ain't your ally. Everybody's not going to be your friend. And deep down, the true person is going to show up. And so she claimed that, she didn't mean it intentionally, that people refer to her as a man. She's been looked at as a man. When I see her, I see a girl, I don't see a man. I don't see why anybody would roast her as looking like a man. Her nose is too big. It is that. Well, what does that have to do with anything? Like, at the end of the day, you said what you said, own it. If that's the way you feel about trans people and you want to reduce them down to body parts and tear people apart like that, then do you. Just be who you are. Show up as you really are. Don't be fake. And so she's on there. She's got all these other girls, white girls and trans white girls on there, sympathizing with her and patting her on the back. I think even Madison gave her like a don't worry about people or whatever. But at the same time, you're not living the life of these girls who have to walk out on these streets every day and risk their lives to exist with people who believe that it's okay to have that kind of sentiment and do whatever they're going to do to them, rape them, kill them, murder them, dismember them every other day, especially black girls that look like her. And so I'm like, wow, this is a mess. Like, this, you're sitting on a very big, wide platform that straddles a lot of trans and LGBT people who love you, and you got these hood ratchet people who you want to cater to and say all those disgusting things to. And child, I said, oh well, at least now people know they can make a decision whether they want to keep rocking with her and go along with the go along, or if they need to kind of like curve and make a left turn when they see her coming. Because for me, I'm like, if I know that's how people feel, I'm not going to be around them. Like, I ain't even got to think twice. Because if I gotta be around you and I can't sleep around you or eat food around you, and I gotta sleep with one eye open like this, oh no, honey. we're not finna be around each other. Like, I would rather take my chances in the ocean with Orca. You know what I mean? Like, man. So I wanted to tell you about that, Miss Kimberly, honey, because that is juicy fruit. It's so juicy. And that's about it. I mean, I talked to her about that yesterday, and other than that, not a whole lot is really going on. I'm just watching my BL series, and I'm headed to work, and that's about the excitement of it all. How are you doing? Is everything good on your end? Are you surviving and thriving? We have our new president, a new vice president, female woman for the first time. Okay, I'm telling you, this is how they do. And the fact that it wasn't even flagged on YouTube, it blows my mind. It just, because that's where I saw it. Now, my videos for singing other people's music and stuff like that always gets flagged. But this girl went on and verbally attacked, another girl, calling her a man, calling her, penises, and, whew, so I'm telling you, they need to really work on these platforms that allow people to go out here and do damage. I know that it's ratings based, but if it's going to be on WeTV or whatever channel platform that they do these shows on, keep it over there. We don't want to see it on YouTube. Like, I personally don't want to see somebody attacking another girl, calling her a man, calling her, a transsexual or, homosexual, and just being as vulgar as she could in the worst insulting way to someone who's not even a trans person. And the girl just sitting there like, I didn't know. Like, all of them are involved in it because you're sitting there, you signed a contract to be on that show. So, it's just a little crazy for me. This is, I'm glad that, you're still here, and I hope you're still with your same energy, your same spirituality, and, I just like the way you are like that. You can't find a better human being than you. And I'm just sad I don't have access to you like I did before, because, it was good energy for me. I love, like, how well connected you are to the earth and everything. And I feel connected to the earth, but in a different way. Like, it's hard to explain. It's like waking up in the morning, and when you come outside, you can feel crisp air, or you can feel the blue sky. The sun is just gleaming in a certain kind of way, or you're on the road driving and you hit something very scenic and it catches your attention. It's almost like God speaking to you. But that's kind of how I thrive with, all of the drama that I have to deal with every day. But, child, honey, child. But, yeah, I'm so happy that you're up in Sunday morning, and it's almost noontime. I'm trying to make my way to this, make my little piece of coins and everything for this retail job, and avoid people who still don't wear masks. It's one of those Sundays, so I kind of want to just go work in the grocery stores, but I changed my mind. I'm just going to go to the regular pet stores and work over there for a few hours and get the heck out, because I'm so scared. Like, sometimes, like, people just come up on you and they're breathing all on you. You don't know what the hell they got, and it's like, bitch, I don't have access to no Moderna or Prize Fits or yet. Like, get the hell off of me, breathing all on me. You ain't got nothing on your face. So, I have too many diseases in my body as it is. I don't need your shit coming over here, jumping on me, and then, my body breaks down and then I'm dead. Like, it's just scary. And I pray a lot more. And I started attending church and online a while back, which I hadn't done in years. And when I start feeling all those negative energies coming around me, I have to start lighting those candles again. So I found some candles, those prayer candles, the Catholic ones. Them things are, I'm not Catholic or anything, but them prayer candles with them Catholic prophets and stuff on them things work good. Trust and believe me, those candles are strong. And so I need to get me some candles and, light them up, because I just feel like this year is going to be one of those years where, you know, people going to be showing out and acting a fool, and I don't have time for it. And I will be lighting candles on folks. I'm sorry. I hate to be, they call it hoodoo. I call it whatever the hell you want. It works. I call it a text message to the God that I serve. And if I see that my environment is getting flooded with crazy energy, I have to push all of that bad energy off of me with them candles. And it works. Trust and believe me, them candles work. If you don't believe me, this is all you have to do. Get you one of them candles. You don't even have to have them Catholic ones. Get you any kind of candle, just a votive. If you have just that little bitty tea light, light that one up. If you know the name of the person, you don't really even need to know their name. You write their name down and you stick it in something like that you're close to. I always put it in the Bible. Like I'll read a verse from the Bible. I'll just any meeny money mo section in the Bible, read a few verses and stick that paper in there on them. Within days, child. Within days, the situation is resolved and they're gone. Like poof. I had to do it when I lived in Vegas, child, on the regular, and people stopped messing with me. Like they were like, this bitch is a witch. I'm like, no, I'm not a witch, but you're not fixing to come up here and mess with me every day, and I don't even know who the hell you are. Oh, good. Oh, you're not playing around with that sage. I don't mess with sage. I know a lot of people who do. A lot of African rituals and cultures burn sage to pull bad energy off of them. I'm familiar with that. I personally don't do sage or anything like that. I'm not, you know, that's a whole nother realm of rituals and stuff that people do. I am familiar with it, but I don't do that. I just light them candles, and all I know is my crazy energy that I already have carrying around with me. I don't need any more, mumbo jumbo in my in my realm. It's just enough. And so every now and then, you'll start to feel, like I was at Kroger's a few days back, and a whole grizzly bear walked up on me, and I was looking down at my phone for something. I don't know if I was looking for like Kroger's has those little apps. I was in that Kroger's app looking for a discount to see if they still had like discounts on food and stuff for the company that I work for. And he walked up on me, and I was just like in shock, because I was like, of all of these damn beautiful girls that work in here, you gonna come up on me? Like, seriously. And he looked like a whole ass grizzly bear. I felt like I was cornered. So I kind of just turned away from him and walked around like 2 hours over to this lady that I knew that was working, and me and her talk sometimes, and I stayed with her because I was like, girl, a whole damn grizzly bear just walked up on me. I was like, you're prettier than me. Like, bitch, why is he out here like seriously? No ma'am, not now. Not now. No grizzly bears. If I wanted grizzly bears, there's plenty of them out there in the woods where I live. I could easily pick one of them out. I don't need a whole. I mean, I don't know no other way to describe him. He looked like a whole fucking grizzly bear. Like, hair everywhere, braided hair. I mean, ugh, girl, I can't. I was so frightened. It was a young person. Like, it wasn't somebody my age. It was like somebody probably in their early 20s or whatever. But he was massive. And I was like, oh no, honey, uh-oh. Go on, hurry up. Okay, and so it was massive. It was like, I don't need no whole grizzly bear up on me, y'all. I ain't trying to tame one. I'm not trying to keep one. I'm not trying to cook for one. No. Go find them other cute little girls in the store. Plenty of them. And they like grizzly bears. Some of them, that's what they like. I don't like grizzly bears. I'm not the grizzly bears. I was just like, my God. And that hadn't happened to me in a long time. Most of the time, like when I'm in stores, I'm pretty much invisible to a lot of people, like, that look like grizzly bears and stuff. But the older people that, like senior citizens and people like that who come on the regular to shop, they know who I am and they come and talk, and I can show them products and stuff like that. And that's pretty much more or less who I can pretty much focus on and rely on to, come and buy stuff, products and everything. Sometimes young people come, but they're very categories. They were like me when I was young. I'd be popped in the store one minute and then I'm popping over to somewhere else another minute, and all that kind of for products and stuff. So I get that, they don't usually repeat like the older people do. So, but yeah, whole grizzly bear, child. I was like, fizz. I was like, man. If I see him again, I'm gonna give him your number so you can handle all that. I think you like grizzly bears, but I don't know, girl. I can't do grizzly bears. Seriously. Mm-mm. And what else is going on, girl? What else is going on? It's raining and cold and yucky here in Arkansas. And it's Sunday, everybody's at church right now. I have enough. You can handle one more, child. You can handle one more. To me, for now, like I've been by myself for so long, I've gotten used to like, you know, I can flirt online safely with the guys that I find attractive. Those guys who want to communicate with me, who are those Insta models and all them, they like the attention. It's a mutual thing. They know that it ain't going no further than a click and a, hoo hoo ha ha whatever, and that's it. Because I ain't trying to get with them either. Um, but as far as like relationship wise, oh hell no, child. That last that last situation, honey, and I got away from that guy in 2010. I think that was when I realized, hey, as much as you want to be in a relationship and have this kind of family life, that's not gonna be probably your situation. You're gonna have to go in another direction, lift yourself up and make yourself happy, and leave these men alone. Because once somebody show you who they are, believe them, and don't try to gloss it over like he's just having a bad day. No, that's who he is. you know and like I said, I'm not one to try to tame a mountain lion or a grizzly bear to be in a relationship with somebody that acts crazy. No, my crazy is enough for me, and I don't feel anger inside of me the way a lot of these men show up in the world with these girls, and they want to beat on them and hit on them, and then they give you flowers and kisses and sex and all that and try to make up for it. And it's like, no, like what the hell kind of relationship is that? But then, in his family and what I saw with them in the 3 years we were together, his dad was pretty much cheating on his mom and all that kind of stuff. He divorced the mom while like the second year that I was with him, his mom and dad divorced. His mom told me in her broken language, native tongue, that um, their dad cheated the whole time. He never paid for their education. She had 4 kids with him. She was a professor at the university, and that she had to pay for everything. He would never pay for nothing. She basically funded all 4 of her kids' college education. They're all lawyers. And so it doesn't surprise me that, he was cheating on me and beating on me and treating me like crap, because that's the way his dad did his mom. He had a blueprint role model. And after I saw that, and I'm not saying all guys are like that, I'm just saying for me, I have really, really the worst kind of trust issues. And if you cheat on me, bitch, I will cheat on you times 10. I can get down like that. Like, I don't even have an issue to this day for, like, I can just draw guys in. It's so easy. So I don't I don't want to be in a relationship if that's what it's got to be about, me cheating on you and I'm cheating on you. And it's like every relationship I've had, it's been tit for tat, and I can out tat them. Like you can't out tat me because I know what I can do. Like it's not about, you know, you love me, we care about each other. It's about, oh, this is what we doing today. Well, I can do it too, bitch. And I don't want to be that kind of person anymore. I don't want to be with somebody just to know that they don't care enough about me that they can go sleep around with everybody on the planet and then do it behind my back, not knowing if they HIV, VIH, HIK, element of P, what the hell the person got, and then give it to me. And I ain't trying to have to go through, you know, getting tested again. Like after I divorced that fool and got away from him, I'd go through all of those tests, get tested for HIV because I had no clue what this fool was doing, with who he was doing it with. And when the girl popped up and emailed and all that kind of stuff, I was in shock because I was like, who the fuck are you? Come the whole time he's married to a whole nother bitch over here. I said, oh, so this is what we doing. Now, mind you, when me and him broke off, because I had a feeling that he was cheating on me, I had a whole nother dude on the side too. You can't play with a bitch like me, because that's how I would be friending that dude over there while you acting a fool. I'm already talking to another guy on the side, bitch. I'm not waiting on you to make up your damn mind if you want to be with me, because I'm already on the next page with another mother. That's how I do. That's me. Don't play with me. I don't care until I go to my grave. Do not play with me like that. If we gonna be together, we gonna be together. But if you fixing to think you finna play with me and play with my feelings, I will run over you like a train wreck. Like you the tracks on the train with as many guys as possible in your face and dare you to jump if you want to. Like I don't want to live like that. So for the last 10 years, I just stay by myself. And I'm happier by myself because I don't feel like, I deserve that kind of disrespect, and I don't feel like I should have to, train wreck, guys just to rub it in their face and bitch, just because you cheated, you think you can hurt me, I can hurt you 10 times worse. And I don't like that because that's not a relationship. That's like high school, middle school, like immaturity stuff. And I'm like, well, I don't want to be that kind of person. And so, I just stay to myself, and I'm happier by myself. It would have been nice to have the family life and have a relationship and, have barbecues and have friends over and, adopt some kids or whatever you want to, foster care is what I initially planned to do. But with him, I would have had a summer home in Egypt and Cairo, and then a winter home here, and we would go back and forth. And he claimed that he was going to be this big time lawyer that, made all this money and did all this stuff, but it was a lie. Like all of it was a big fat ass lie. He was broke as fuck, and he was living off of me because I was making good money at the time. So I realized, like, wow, this life is a trip. And like I'm over 50 now, so it's like, well, bitch, how much longer am I gonna like live to do anything with somebody else? Like it's just over. Like to me, it feels like, I don't know, like if it's like my life is over, but it feels like that part of my life, I'm done with that. Like trying to be in a relationship with somebody and trying to be happy with another person, because it seems like every time I let my guard down and trust a guy, we roll back on the same kind of shit. It's just, it could be a, Egyptian, it could be an American, it could be a white guy, it could be, I never dated anybody black, so I can't say black guys, but you know, it could be any race of guy. Like I didn't, I dated Puerto Rican, same shit. All the different races. I done jumped all over the damn planet with different guys, and they all do the same shit. So I'm like, well, fuck, forget it. Like I just stay by myself. I can admire your fine ass from afar, and look at you, flex your muscles or whatever the fuck you want to do. You can send me little, dick pics or whatever the fuck you want to send. I'm just gonna delete the shit and block you, because it's always a form of disrespect, and it's because they know that if you are a two-spirit girl or transsexual or whatever, they're gonna associate you with porn. They're gonna associate you with prostitution. Well, I didn't grow up like that. I grew up totally opposite from that. You're not gonna push those identities onto my life and make me something I'm not. and tell me who I am. Here I'm with a whole fucking college degree, lived, worked all in Disney World and done all this shit. And then you're just gonna dumb it all down to, well, you're just street trash. You're just body parts. You're just a penis and some tits and an ass to play with. You're like, bitch, no, not me. You can do all them plethora of girls out there like that who want to be treated like trash and garbage and dumbed down and shot up in the street, but that's not going to be my story. Like, I'm going to tell my own story. And if I have to tell it without you, then goodbye, bitch. Like, goodbye. Like, I don't have time. And I just don't have the energy for relationships like that. To me, all of my relationships have been toxic, those toxic kind of relationships. And so, you know, I realized, like, you know what, girl, it ain't worth, like, it's not worth it. It's not. And you define, like, I define me. I don't speak for other trans girls. I don't speak for other real women. I don't speak for anybody other than me. And I don't try to talk for other people because we all walk this earth in different rhythms, in different ways. And I realize that. And my story is mine, and if people don't care, they don't care. Like, that's fine. If you don't give two shits about the energy that I bring to this earth and the gifts that I have, the talents that I have, I notice that I could never impress anybody with anything about me. They're not impressed with nothing, no matter how great or how good or what school I graduated from. It would not matter. If I graduated from Harvard, your highest school in the land, your HBCUs that they brag about so much, it's not going to make a difference to them, because when they see me, all they're going to see is, oh, that was a man. That's a boy. That's a thing with a penis. They'll dumb you down to nothing and reduce you down to just body parts and dismantle your whole existence, and it's easy for them to do anything to you. They just take your whole life, and that's how they do. And so, with me, I realized, I'm like, you know what, I'm just gonna stay by myself, because I know that um, nobody's gonna come and save the day. Like, nobody's gonna come and bring happiness and bring a good time other than me, myself, and I. And so that's when he did what he did, I did what I did. I talked to my mom about it. She was like, you know what? I don't want you to be with somebody like that. She's like, you deserve so much better than that. I don't want you to be with a person that's gonna be hitting on you and talking down to you and treating you bad. She goes, I'd rather see you by yourself than be with somebody like that, and don't give people your money and stuff like that. And we talked about it, and after that, I was so embarrassed, and I just decided, you know what, just stay by yourself, because relationships ain't gonna work out in your it's not gonna work out in your favor, you know what I mean? And I realized that. I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna stay by myself, because this is too much. Like, this, all this fighting and arguing, and I was traveling 11 hours by flight all the way over there, to be with him for about a month or so, and traveling all over the damn place and going, on trips and scenic places, all on my dime. And then the whole time, this fool has got a whole nother biatch in the background. And she knows about me. I don't know about her. Wow. You can't make this shit up. You cannot. And that was, yeah, like I said, I was done with him like in 2010. I can't see your messages. I've been feeling like a psychiatrist lately for these men, and they are my issues. Oh, Lord Jesus. I have enough. You're so funny, Kimberly. But yeah, I mean, and that's pretty much, why I am by myself. I had planned on, let's see here. I gotta put some makeup on my face. I have nothing on my face. At least I can put a little bit of foundation on. I don't even have the energy to put makeup on. I bought a shit ton of makeup back last year, and some of those palettes I haven't even opened them, because I got so over it, all the little comments and stuff. I was like, you know what, I don't even feel like putting makeup on today. I'm lucky I can just roll up out of bed, because I'm feeling so down sometimes. But I think a lot of like a combination of sorry, I can't see these live chats. There it goes. I'm trying to fix this thing. There it goes. All right, and feeling like I can't deal with a whole lot of drama and everything with COVID-19 and all of that on top of trying to be in a relationship with somebody. I was like, I don't have the energy for all of the somebody else's mood swings, and if they lose their job or they have some kind of toxic thing they want to come and dump on me, I have the energy for it. So I'm just like, let me just socialize from a distance and um, see how it goes. Like, and I think for the last like 10 years, it's been pretty fine. Like, I've gotten to the point where I don't feel like I desperately need anybody other than uh, my family and stuff like that, because they're around. They're just not, we don't really do anything together. But they did help me when I didn't have a car and all that. And so I was really appreciative that they were around for that. And that helped us kind of sow some of our seeds and stuff like that, berry bones. And I'm grateful if some people ain't even got that. And yeah, it says, what kind of makeup sponge? Girl, don't even go. Girl, this is not a makeup sponge. Don't even ask. You know what this is? This is a powder puff. My makeup sponges are at home, and I keep forgetting to put them in the purse. But I noticed that it does cover, the makeup covers it on just as good, so it doesn't really matter to me. So I just put the makeup on with this. Don't tell anybody. Oh my God. I don't think I was talking about this the last time. Like, y'all have to excuse me. I'm using a damn powder puff to apply my makeup and my foundation with, because my ass is too lazy to put them damn little circular sponges in my purse. I got brand new ones. And this makeup is by NYX. Have you ever heard of NYX? I got it at one of those hair stores, NYX, NYX Cosmetics. I love this. And I've had this probably for a couple of months, and I don't use it every day. I just use it whenever I have to work, and I just put that on. See how it covers all those blemishes and stuff from when I had laser done to my face? Like, it evens it out. And I have the powder too. Hold on, let me turn the car off. I have the powder also. This one is LA Girl, and I just dusted a little bit. I don't even hardly put that much of it on, and I just use my little mermaid brush. And I've been so lazy, girl, to the point where I haven't even put mascara on. I just put the foundation on, brush my hair, and then go inside. And that's all I do. Like, I just have not the energy to really do a whole lot. I think because I'm just, in my winter funk, and I have been feeling a hot whole person because my tooth has been aching off and on, and it needs to be pulled. And that's another $300 or $400 that I ain't trying to spend right now. And it takes forever. Like, once they pull that jaw tooth on this side, I have one pulled on this side last year. It cost me damn near $400 with insurance. It was so ridiculous. And then this one, they said was going to need to be pulled. Now it's starting to act a fool. Then on top of that, I thought I was getting a touch of the, flu or whatever. So in my throat was really congested and everything. And I started taking medicines and doing these herbal teas every day, like green tea and all that. I absolutely love this. I mean, I'm shocked that they even have a shade that actually matches my skin complexion, because I'm like one of those like dark. I'm not dark skin, but I'm getting like I'm middle ground. Like in the summer, I darken up even more. But this color actually works, and so I want to try to get. They got another one. It's like a shade darker, and I want to try it. And these are not that expensive. Like I think they're under $10. So I was like shocked that these were affordable, and I was just like, oh, let me try this. And I tried, it and I was like, ooh, okay. And I like their eyeshadows and stuff like that. That's what I normally buy from NYX. Um, they're not expensive either. You know, you can get them for like one or two for like $5 or something like that. You know, everybody's wallet is different. I ain't trying to go there, but that's normally what I buy from there. I never thought about buying foundation or anything. I was shocked when I saw it in the store. But there was this queen that I know from Instagram, and she works in there, and she was the one to help me pick out her and this Mexican girl. The Mexican girl quit already. I was so done when she left because she always had her makeup done. I mean, man, she looked like she was ready for RuPaul's Drag Race or one of those, you know, fancy shows. She kept her makeup done, and so she was very helpful too. And she's gone now. But the other one that's like a drag queen, she still works there, and she, whenever I go in there, um, she'll help me if she's not busy because she's very popular. So whenever you go in there, a lot of women go in there that are into makeup and stuff. So they're on that queen, honey. I'm like, oh, fizz. But I did get her one day when there was nobody around. She helped me, and I need to brush my hair too before I go. And so I've been using this because my lips have been drying out in the wintertime. I don't know if you can see that, Carmex. I have two different brands of the same shit. I don't know what that is, but it's called Lip Medics by Blistex. And it keeps your lips moist. Like when you're wearing those masks, it helps keep your lips really moist. And, you know, I always wear those lipsticks and stuff to dry on. And I can't wear those right now because they make my lips break, cut, and they start to bleed. And so I just been wearing these Carmax just to keep my lips moist because these cold months really affect my body like crazy. Child, my body just goes haywire. And you already know, child, I'm pumping all those hormones and shit every week. You know, weekly injections of um, what y'all call that shit? Um, I can't think right now, but you know what I mean. The liquid hormones. I can't think of the name of it, but weekly injections of that, and so that makes your body go crazy. And so I'm just trying to stay on top of everything. This is Avon. Um, I know a lady out of Arizona that I get these products from, and I just get them when they go on sale. Like this is probably like $3 or $3 when they go on sale, and it's like a body cream. It's called Far and Away. I'm sure you know Avon. And I usually put like a little body cream on and just rub it in my chest area around my neck and my ears and keep me from smelling like dog and cat because I got so many animals and then I'm in the store around animals, so I don't want to smell like, I want to smell like a girl. Shit. I want to smell like a beautiful girl. I want to smell like you, like a beautiful girl. And and I mean that's pretty much like all my. It says that foundation looks great on you. Laughing. Oh, you're laughing at me, Kim. I just want to smell beautiful like you, like a lotus flower. Um, make sure I have my wallet with me, all my stuff that I need out of here. I don't know what the hell the government is doing, but they need to send me my check. They need to send me my check. I need a new weave. Look at this thing. Like I need a new weave. I need some new hair. I want to be pretty, just like you guys. I need to lighten my hair. I'm blonde underneath here. My wig. I don't think you can see it because the dark roots have already come in, and so I need to lighten the root and lighten it because it's turning like kind of a yellow color. I want it to kind of be like almost like a bleached blonde, like like an even lighter blonde. And the hair grew, but now it's breaking off because I think either I'm stressing or I don't know. I don't know what the hell's going on, but it's shedding really bad. I tried to condition and everything, and it's still breaking. I don't have any more money for the bullshit. I'm like, fuck it. They can fall out. I don't care. Just buy another wig. Because it'll do that. Like, my nerves are so fucking bad. My nerves are so damn bad. My hair falls out. Like. I'm almost done. I got like 10 minutes, so I'm just going to try to just kind of spray my hair and put my work shirt on and get my ass in there. And I guess I'll have to come back and talk about the BL series later. I saw this BL series. It's called You Can't Take My Lunchbox. No, I'm Sharing My Lunch Food. What the hell was the name of that damn BL series? It was Who Am I Gonna Eat Lunch With? Damn, I can't remember the name of it now. I definitely have to go back and watch it, man, because I can't remember the name of it. Who Am I Gonna Eat Lunch With? I think it was called Who Am I Gonna Eat With or Who I'm Gonna Eat Lunch With. It was, anyway, that guy from Make It Right, the one they call Peak, that Peak and Boom. He's got a new show, and I just can't think of the name of it, like, to save my life. It was like, can I eat with you, or I'm gonna eat with you, or I ate your lunch, or something to do with like with food, like who am I gonna eat with or something. I can't think of the name of it. It was kind of silly, but I saw a little bit of it last night. It was cute, like a little little excerpt of it, and I was like, I can't wait to see the rest of it. He's got a new leading man that he's with. He's not with that original guy. Boom. He's with a different guy, and I don't know who that guy is. I don't think I remember him. He might. Maybe I got to go through his stuff and see what BLs he's done, because I've seen a lot of BLs now, and I just don't know what pretty much what BL he's been in. So, and that guy looks younger than the way he did on the other show. I don't know what the hell he does, but he looks so good. I'm like, dang, you gonna stay in the industry for life because you still look like a young person. See how I'm struggling to comb this damn thing? This weave is, this wig, y'all. Kimberly, I missed you so much. Why don't you move to Arkansas so I won't be by myself? There's shit going on over there. You can get plenty of men over here. I know you like them damn lumberjacks. There's plenty of them here. Why don't you go duck hunting, man, honey? Hop on one of them and come here. Just bring your whole crew of men to Arkansas. And that way we can see. Sis, I don't know anyone. You know me, bitch. You know me. Shit. Hell, we even got like native people living here. I don't know any of them, but they got native lands and everything over here. They got a whole area they call Toltec. They were trying to put a casino over there at one point. It's over like near the airport, and it's all archaeological and everything. They were trying to get that land. I'm like, no, you're not going to get those native people, man. That's where I live, girl. I'm on the north side though, but I live my whole life. I've been over here, and you would love it here. I think you would like it here. It's nice. I mean, it's probably not as nice as where you are now because it's not a major city like where you live, but it's getting there. They're finally winding the roads and ooh, Lord Jesus. Okay, I'm done fooling with this damn thing because it's getting on my nerves. Ooh, it gets on my nerves. Sorry, y'all. Oof. Um, but yeah, I think you would like it here. Like, I'm just trying to bring more. There's a lot of trans girls here. All the ones that I've met, there's two of them that I see them on Instagram and I can follow them on Facebook. Them other ones, I don't know them because they don't even consider themselves trans. They go by they, them, it, they got all them damn acronyms. And I'm old school. It's like, bitch, I'm not fixing to remember all them different things just for you. And then they rude as all outdoors. Like, they are so rude. And I don't see, like, if you're, that's fine. If you want to rename yourself as a they, them, or zim, zam, whatever the hell your acronym is, don't be rude to people who don't always remember that, because that is something so fresh and new to a lot of people. It takes time for people to remember that, especially if you want people to like you. Don't be mean. Like, you don't have to be insulting and mean and then treat people like dirt because you want total remembrance and total acceptance, like as if you're a god or a princess. Like, bitch, you're another human being regardless. You have to breathe, you got blood pumping through your body just like everybody else. And so this is so true. And so I don't fool with them. Like, if I see them coming, I already know, bitch, exit stage left, go get plant some flowers in the woods, go, on a hike away from, toxic people, because a lot of them are toxic. And so I don't really deal with a whole lot of the locals like that. I know some of them. I know some of them are, here that are Stonewall. Like, I forget the lady's name. The lady who helped. I think she was with the Stonewall riots, or she was around there when Stonewall happened. That lady, I met her. She seems to be really nice. Um, she lives in Little Rock also. I used to keep in touch with her. She always wanted to get together all the time, but I just stay to myself, y'all, because the people that follow her are them people, some of them. And I didn't want to get involved because I went to lunch with them after we did a seminar one time. I got talked into doing one of those, seminars, and I did it. And then they turned on me like a barrel of rattlesnakes. And I was like, oof, that wasn't fun for me. We went out to eat Mexican food, and they all like, I was just so excited and happy just to see somebody. Oh, sorry, this phone thing just dropped down. See somebody that I could kind of like, have conversation with, that can almost have some sort of, common connection, and they were ready to beat my ass. I was like, and they sent me all kind of nasty emails and stuff. I was like, oh, okay, you won't ever get the opportunity to do that to me again, ever, bitch. Because what you don't know is I'll cut every last one of you bitches. I don't give a damn. Oh yeah, they turned me like a barrel of rattlesnakes. And the thing about it is that that was really my first time ever hearing of. Well, I couldn't say it was my first time because I did have a friend who was going by they, and that girl had a lot of issues. She was young, and she ended up moving back with her family. I forget where she moved to. And this child was brilliant. When I tell you, this bitch had a brain on her, and she didn't want to be. First she wanted to be a her, then she wanted to be a they. So he started. They started going by they. Excuse me. Then he wanted to be half horse and half human, and I was like, okay. I found a group that was want to be half horse and half human out in uh, England somewhere. Try to connect her with her people. Then she changed again. I was like, you know what? You doing, girl, you doing too much. The only thing I liked about that person was that they could write books, extremely bright as far as book knowledge and memorizing shit. Ooh, Lord. But she had, teach from a lot of money. She's hustling men for coins and all kinds of shit. And, she had a boyfriend, a little black guy she was dating. He had some kind of engineering or nursing degree or something. I can't remember what exact. I met him, and they were kind of dating. He was kind of taking care of her and all. Child, it was a mess. I was just like, okay, I can't. Like, I can't. And so, oh, I almost forgot to put my work shirt on. Let me put my shirt on. And so I lost contact with her, but she's on my Facebook somewhere. And I lost contact with that person. And after that, I didn't want to deal with all of them acronyms and stuff, because I realized that that group of people is a lot of toxicness within. here in this area of ones that I met, oh no, ma'am, you're not fixing to be stepping on me and treating me because it's just like I think for one they just saw a black person, and anytime you see somebody of color that's dark skinned, you just assume they're uneducated, they're dumb, they're prostitutes, they're this. They were doing the same thing that, like I said, my ex-boyfriends and stuff would do, that dumb shit. And I'm like, no, you're not fixing to do me like that, bitch. I am a princess, child. You're not. Even if I was, low budget and low class or whatever that shit that they were trying to enforce, all that negative shit, you still not gonna do it, bitch. I could be the roundaway girl in the LL Cool J video, which I wish I was, and I'm not. But you don't have the right to treat me like that. Like, you don't. There's something about this United States of America that no matter how how hard you work to become a part of society, there's a segment of society, no matter what age they are, depending on what the zip code they are in, they will want to step on you and make you feel less than them. And it's so stupid because at the end of the day, we all headed for the same direction, and that's the next life. Like you all got, regardless of how wealthy you are, how much you own, shit, and where you live. Yeah, you're living a little bit easier, and you don't have bills and stress of all of that like the rest of us. But at the end of the day, you still lonely. You still have insecurities about your looks. You're still running around out here sleeping around and doing whatever the hell it is that you want to do. You're just doing it on the umbrella that your title, whatever that is, lawyer, doctor, whatever your zip code that you live in, you still just like no better than that street girl on the corner over there. So why do you need to put that energy out there to tear somebody down and make them feel less than because you don't like the way they look or you don't like the way they sound, you don't like where their ethnicity is or some stupid shit like that. Like we didn't grow, like for me, I didn't grow up like that. That's not how our parents raised us. So we don't have all of those internalized shit. If you treat me nice, I'm gonna treat you nice. If you want to show me some of your culture, yeah, I want to learn. I don't have the luxury of knowing where my history is because that was taken from us. I can't go past my grandmother because she don't know who her dad was. On her side of her, on my mom's side of the family, they know he was a white man, but they don't know anything about him. Her mother wouldn't tell her. And that was the end of that. My mom knows who her dad was. He was, a Creole man. So there you go. Like that's French, Indian, and whatever. That's at least she knows her father's background, but her mom doesn't know her, which was my grandma. Don't know how far back her family roots go. So we don't have the luxury of knowing all those you know things, and that just has a lot to do with people being stolen and snatched over here to this damn land and sold like cattle and property and shit. So you know some people don't know history. They don't have no concept of that, and it's sad because those are the ones out there spewing all of the craziness and making things worse instead of trying to educate themselves and read some of the slave narratives and stuff that are in your library. Now it's online for you at your library. And learn history and learn the real history instead of what people are just telling you and throwing out there on the internet and just making shit up. That what they call fake news. Yeah, fake, all right. Believe that shit if you want to. I'm like, know your bibliography and know how to use it. Know how to trace shit and fact check. It's not that hard. Folks are they can do whatever they want to do, girl. I can't. I can't. Anyway, I'm late now, so I better go. And I will talk to you guys later. And y'all have a good Sunday. I'm like, man, whew, that's a heavy topic. But I guess it was necessary. I love you, Kimberly. You take care. Bye.